All right. We are live. Check. 1, 2. We can hear my voice.
Yep.
Amazing. My guitar.
Yep.
Cool. How's the guitar audio in relation to my voice? Is it much louder? Or is it like about the same? Up, down?
It's okay. Can you play and speak at the same time?
I thought you'd never ask, John. I would love to speak.
It's good.
Okay.
That's fine. Fine by me anyway.
Cool. Okay, well, with that being said, Guitar Shifts. Welcome to the August 11th, 2026 live stream. Already got a few hands raised. Rodri, you are up first, sir.
I have a question before Rodrigo starts.
He's got his hand
Could I ask a question? How does he get his hand up so fast? Does he have an inside track or something? Anyway, don't mind me.
How do you do it, Rodri?
Yeah, honestly, just get in, and the first thing is just put the hand. Maybe my internet's faster. I'm not sure though.
Maybe
not. Maybe. Who knows?
He's quick on the
let
trigger.
me give this back and check a shot.
Let's do it. Let's give it up for Rodri, everybody. Nice, man. How are you feeling about that one?
Not bad. I had better takes prior to the live stream, but I was trying to do sleeps. I was trying. I don't think they came through clean, obviously, but just more to work on.
Yeah.
Not my best take, but still fun. Still a good track to jam out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a cool one, eh?
Yeah, no, for sure. Mark did a good job.
Oh, is this a Mark track? Oh yeah, this is. I didn't even notice that actually.
From the text, it says yeah.
Yeah, no, I see it there now. But yeah, interesting. Wow, I don't even like notice these things these days. But yeah, solid performance, man. By the way, how's my internet? Am I a little choppy right now, or am I good?
You are, yeah. You're coming in and out.
Okay.
Right now you are, but there are times where you just stop.
Interesting. Yeah, because when I was watching you, I was noticing it was a little choppy at times, and I was like, is that him or me? But we already figured out that your internet is amazing at the start of the call here, right? So I guess
It
it's.
could be me. I'm not. You might not be wrong. It could be my internet.
Well, if it's me, well, everybody else can tell. They should be able to tell who it is. If it's me or Rodri. Um, but anyway, while it's functioning, yeah. So solid performance. Dude, the intro was beautiful. Like it was really awesome, actually. I think you sounded great during the intro. And yeah, it's great to take risks and try some things that like this is a pretty easy track. So I imagine it feels actually super easy compared to some of the tracks that you've played before, that we've put out. So yeah, I think it's a great track to take risks on because there's a lot of time on each chord, and it gives you time to like experiment with like say a sweep that only fits over a certain chord, and then when it transitions to the next chord, obviously you'll want to change what you're playing. And I actually think that's the main thing for me that I'm assigning you to work on is you had some cool moments by themselves, but they weren't connected. You know what I mean? So like when you took these risks to play these sweeps and do some fast alternate picking lines, which I fucking love. I love that you're going for all this stuff. You're gonna get it for sure. I just want you to connect those things, like be able to connect those things to maybe something not so fast that came before it, or not so fast that came after it. But just something to make it sound less jagged. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, I 100% agree. I don't like stopping to perform a technique, right? It has to be just fluid as much as it can be. But I was finding myself stopping to do that two string sweep, and then I was trying to do like a two string sweep into like a five string sweep to like make it more dynamic. But I still need to practice. Like my hand synchronization was way off. Um, so yeah, definitely. I'll do better. Same thing happened when I was learning tapping. I think like I had to stop my phrasing just to do the tapping, but now it feels more natural to just, have the left hand do more legato as I'm transitioning to the tap. So I'll figure out something with my sweep as well where I'm like, hey, maybe the left hand can work as I'm prepping my right hand to do the sweep.
Mm-hmm.
And just make it more subtle and make it more clean. And then just, with practice, hopefully I'll get to a good point where it sounds, fleshed out.
That's the goal.
But yeah, man, I like the intro too. I thought I was vibing, and then I'm like, here we go. I'm just gonna, the B section came, and I'm like, this is the part where I'm gonna do my things. But yeah, man, it was I was crashing a lot. I was like, oh shit, this ain't going too hot.
It's all good. I mean, Kaio said it best. I mean, when we improvise, we can take risks, and we're not burning resources like other professions, like a chef. If a chef is trying something new, he has to burn resources in order to like perfect that meal. So we are guitar chefs, but without the burning of food. So hopefully.
It's not my guitar, man. It's about to catch on fire.
Yeah. Just be shredding so fast, just fucking spontaneously combust.
Man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you don't know this. I put gasoline all over it before the live stream. So I was going to do some pyrotechnics, but I was like, maybe next time.
That'd be tough for Macca to follow, right? You don't,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
your guitar
man.
was on fire and all that. So.
Oh my God. But thank you. Appreciate the feedback. I'll work on those sweeps, and hopefully by the next time you'll hear some sick ass sweeps and the phrasing just more fleshed out.
Sounds wonderful to me.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
100%. All right, let's keep going. Macca, you are up.
Oh,
What's up?
doing fine. I'm going to the track 2.
Okay, let's give it a listen.
I'm going to check if I have the musicians on. Yes. So. Can you hear the.
Not using the DAW today?
Sorry, wait. No, sometimes when I have you're hearing the monitors breaking up, I need to reset my computer, but I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
But I have to put the buffer size lower
Yeah.
or higher to see, but I couldn't make it work, so I changed the setup to pretty one. I need to change the computer, but well, not now.
Yeah. For now, we shred.
Yes, for now we should.
Okay, cool.
So.
All right, let's give it up for Maca, everybody.
Thank you.
Damn. You're getting hella comfortable targeting those chord tones, aren't you?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was like very, very clear. I was like, okay, yeah, she knows exactly where she is. Like, that was really well done.
Thank you.
How are you feeling about it?
It was okay. I got lost when I did the tremolo. I thought I was in this D sharp, and I was like, no. I wanted to do the tremolo, but I hit the sharp. I need to make more structure the solo, like the beginning more slowly and connect the phrases. And the thing about this track is like you can't stop playing. Like if I stop playing, I don't know. Like I need to breathe more, make pauses.
Why?
But it's fun like this.
What's the reason for that though? Like,
I don't know. Like in the beginning, maybe.
Sorry.
In the beginning, maybe stop. Like have more pauses. And in the other parts, no, but. Maybe at the beginning.
So were you saying that you could not stop?
Yes, I couldn't.
Okay. Is that because you like literally can't do it? Like if you do it, you'll screw up?
No. I think that when I need to practice that.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, I would say because, yeah, I mean, if we just don't want anything to hold us back. So if you were going to be able, if you were improvising over it and you wanted to take your left hand off the neck to create space, if you could not do that without getting lost or something, well, obviously that would not be ideal, right? We'd have to fix that problem. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, very solid solo. One of your better solos, I think. And I thought your bending was also sounding quite nice. So that was excellent. What I'm noticing about the performance, and you actually already kind of mentioned it, there has to be a little bit more structure. And
Yes.
I think the way that you achieve that goal is, you can play less in the beginning or take your hand off the guitar. But something I noticed was your left hand is like magnetized to beat one. Do you know what I mean?
No.
So it's like, let me go to the B section here. So I'll show you what I mean. So it's basically every time the chord changes, like this is kind of what you do, right? You're hitting the chord tones, which is great, but let me just show you what I mean here. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of that.
Yes, I got it.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So
Yes.
I would also encourage you to practice playing through the chords. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You can still target the chord tones, but you can play through it. Like you don't have to end your line right on beat one. You could like hit that chord tone on beat one, but then you like continue to play. You know what I mean? Because like when I say beat one, it's like right here is where you're doing that.
Yes, when it starts.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you could like be playing through this, and then you could hit a G or you could hit a B on this chord, or even a C. You know, it's a G sus4 chord, right? So we have a C in it, but not a fucking B. But anyway, you know what I mean? So like you could target the chord tone, but you could like maybe instead of pausing right on beat one, you could like keep playing and then pause on beat three or
Yes.
yeah. So that's what I'm talking about.
Gotcha.
Yep, that's that, and that'll provide more structure as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
I will work on that. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Sounds great. Cool. Okay, well, let's keep the ball rolling here. So, Manfred, how are you, man? Or should I say, how are you, Manfred?
Oh, that was a dad.
I know.
Fine. Very good. Oh, fine. Sorry.
All right, let's get it together. I'm
Would you like to
hilarious.
check-
It's true.
Yes, definitely. Oh, would you like to check my take? It's
Yep.
on the link is on the chat.
Link is already in the chat. Okay, yeah, let's do it.
I know it's sloppy. I
Okay.
know, but it's yeah.
Just giving me a warning, are you?
I gotta take the warning back. No preconceptions.
Okay, no biases. Got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Silver linings.
Sorry. I just like to have the chart there.
Silver linings.
Yeah, so far so good. I like that melodic thing that you've got going. It's like or like something like that. That sounded nice. Whenever I hear melodies repeated, to me, that communicates intention. Like you meant to do it. You were very intentional about it, which means you were in control. So, yeah, sounded good. Man, it sounded even better. Like you were ripping through that. Like those bends sounded great, nice and in tune. Good time as well in your lines. Let's listen to that again and then keep going. Okay, now we've got that line happening again. Very creative. Sorry, just making sure my face is there and it wasn't melted off or anything. Dude, sounding sick. That was awesome. That line there at the end especially. I like this rhythm that you've got going here. Yeah, it's like dun 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 dun. Like that's cool, and that shows that you don't always have to play a lot of notes to create something that sounds nice. Like just like that's a fucking perfect example of playing rhythmically. You know, more right hand focused. It's sounding good. So that was sick. Like that right there. This part, not as sick. This part is just a little sloppier. So my goal for you would be to like get all of that line like sounding the same. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Making sure all the notes are even. It's like maybe... Like you don't want to have some notes that are like faster than the others, or you know, just like the first part of that sounded really good, and the tapping part actually was very interesting. That's back here. So this part is cool, but it's kind of similar to the second part of your final tapping lick thing. It needs to be a little tighter. And I think that it can happen because it seems like the speed is there. It's just like what subdivision are you actually going for here? Sextuplets, it sounds like. Is that what you're going for?
Okay. I don't know. I just wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't know how many notes I tried to play. Uh,
Maybe 30 seconds?
yeah, I think it's 8 notes. Eight notes that I'm playing fast. So yes, must be 30 seconds or yeah, or
Yeah.
past 16s.
Because it's like open string,
Yeah.
5, 7, 12. So for that kind of stuff, we we have to know which note is first because that's the note that receives the beat, right? Like right on beat one, like this note happens. Right on beat two, this note happens. So when you were playing that line, like, do you know which note was receiving each beat?
The right hand.
Okay, so like
I
the top note.
I was intending the right hand to be the first note.
Okay. So that would be like one cycle. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah, I just think that it has to be a little tighter. But aside from that, I think that you have the chops to do it. So I'm sure you'll get there. But I mean, overall, fun performance. Really cool to listen to. Very intentional. Lots of good things happening. Coming back to that melody was my favorite part that you played at the start, and then you had that bending section, and then you revisited that same melody but played it an octave higher. I thought that was really cool. Some good right hand stuff going on, and yeah, really cool with the tapping as well. That is the only part that like really needs to be tightened, aside from like maybe a minor slip up or clam here and there. But yeah, that's what I think of your performance.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, man. It's good. The thing is, I was going out of steam when I was trying to do the final lick because I before the take I was practicing the pentatonic permutations. You have like a triplet lick that is just legato. It's fucking tiring that shitty lick because it's I don't know. I notice I need more left hand stamina for legato.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, legato is just, yeah, it's like that. I don't remember which pentatonic permutation you're referring to specifically.
There's like it's called on the sheet. It's called triplet lick, and you just play like the first note when changing the strings. Yeah, it's I don't know the third, fourth lick. Wait a minute.
I could look it up, but it's more fun to have you show me.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh, I think I know what you mean.
Yeah. That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of tiring.
Yep. Yeah, it's a cool one.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's I use that one quite a lot. It's like that's like one cycle. Yeah, and then the opposite.
How do you do it in the Dorian box?
Very carefully.
Because there's like a the 6 notes that are lined up and then the ones that are like
Yeah, it's like I guess like I'm using my pinky for both of those. I think I used my pinky, didn't I? No, that's ring the first time.
Okay.
For the transition from the D string to the G string. And then going from the G to the B. So it's like ring here and then... Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah, because now I see it because I was doing with the middle finger and the ring and the pinky, the 6 notes that are and then the index finger for the one that it's to the left on the 3rd string.
Gotcha.
So it's more tiring. But
Yeah.
maybe
Well, anytime you have to make a jump like this, yeah, this is fucked. It's hard to do.
Yes. No, but okay. Well, kudos. I like that lesson. I like it very much. It's very useful. The pentatonic permutations. All those licks are like musical and useful and really. I've been putting them in solos because they sound cool. They are really useful. It's not like a silly finger exercise. I mean, let's put it right. The tornado is just a finger exercise. It's very hard that it sounds good and musical in control. I have this one. The pentatonic permutations is really good.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Really,
Yeah, the tornado
really
is
has
like
a practical use.
yeah, 100%. Yeah. So and the way that I came up with those was just yeah. Well, I don't really actually know how I came up with them, but they were just licks that kind of found their way into my playing. So yeah, when I made that lesson, it was based off of actual things that I play. So yeah, I'm happy that you liked it, and I'm happy that it sounds musical because you can still come up with licks that don't.
I love it, and also the diagonal.
Yeah,
When you combine those two, I'm trying to combine the diagonal with the permutations.
oh yeah,
So to create like something new combinations of that, it's pretty cool. It needs work, but it's pretty cool. I love it. I like it very much.
amazing, cool, man.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, well, happy to help you out. Okay, cool. Well, we'll keep moving forward here, and Brandon, you are up next.
What's up, Brandon? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sweet. Still got it, I guess. Still got it. Got my guitar in there as well.
It is. It is.
All right, sweet. Still got the setup. All right. Well, I'm gonna give the solo a try. Let me just open it up here. Let's just do a quick sound check. Coming through. Okay,
Sounds good.
cool.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, let's give it a shot then.
Brandon. For Brandon. Encore. All right. Let's fucking go. All right, man. So I hear myself every time I speak. So
Let me
So maybe I'll just mute you while I talk.
All right, sounds good.
Brandon, you muted yourself.
I muted myself. Holy shit. Sorry, I meant to actually. There we go. I muted you, Brandon. That way I can talk without hearing myself echo. Okay, but I was actually going to say, first things first, why don't we just like you give yourself an assessment? Like, what did you think of your performance there?
I thought it was pretty good. I think I was trying to go for not like overplaying and just continuing to play over and over and over again without taking any breaks. I thought I did a couple like repeats, just kind of like you were saying to Manfred, that like I repeated a few lines that I thought were pretty relevant to the chord changes. I kind of stayed in some familiar shapes, but I tried to explore a little bit more than I had been to get out of those a little bit. I think I need to do that a little bit more. But for the most part, I did what was comfortable, and I think it sounded pretty good overall.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment, and I definitely agree with that. I think, like in terms of what you did right, you really didn't fuck up. Like everything that you played was pretty smooth, and that was great. Can you hear me like clearly and everything? Okay, yeah, okay, I can read your lips. So, okay, so yeah, I was just gonna say. Yeah, overall, very solid performance. And there was really nothing inherently bad about it. Like, if I heard that, like just the audio, then I would be like, this sounds great. Because I watched it, I could see some things that need improvement. So the first thing I want to talk about is a technical thing, which is your right hand, actually. So let me just angle this more at my right hand. So I noticed that when you were doing like that kind of lick and like things like that, well, you actually with your fingers, like not your pick, but with your fingers, they were kind of like extended like this. You know what I mean? Like if you watch the replay, you'll notice that your fingers were kind of doing that. You want to just relax them. You know what I mean? They should just be like limp, really. But yours were like extended, and it's like that's just not necessary. And so you just want to have them relaxed. So that was the first thing that I noticed that could be fixed. That was a technical thing. Another thing that I think needs improvement is when you were playing eighth notes over this track, you sometimes would slightly drag. They would be like slightly too slow, right? So that's just something that needs to be tightened up a little bit. You just gotta, like, that's a speed thing. So maybe like currently where you're at with your chops, like the hand synchronization, it's not quite there at this tempo. So, but you're very close. So I think that, working on that, like playing some single note lines, over this track, I mean, it could even be scales, you know what I mean? Just playing things like that to make sure that you're nice and tight. And then the third thing I want to go over is, you already alluded to it, but you were talking about how you were playing in areas you were comfortable. Lots of your performance was around the 5th to 8th frets, right? Or the 5th position. And I know why. It's because the pentatonic box is there. So what I would work on as you're practicing it this week is like, don't even allow yourself to use this position. like force yourself to use other positions. You know what I mean? Like you could use like the major pentatonic. And you were using that in your performance. I did see you use that a few times, but mostly on the GB and E strings. Not as much on the darker, the bass strings. You know what I mean? And that is usually what happens. I find a lot of guys do that. They'll be really good at the brighter strings, but then the bass strings are a little less comfortable. So yeah, I would focus on different positions of the fretboard because, I mean, you sounded great in that pentatonic position. I would love to see the skill that you have there equal to the other positions. You know what I mean? Like when you can see those other positions just as well as you can see the pentatonic scale, man, like you're going to sound fucking awesome. And there's like nowhere on the fretboard would be off limits. So anyway, that's my feedback. I've been talking a bit, so let's unmute you and get a response.
Yeah, no. Everything you said sounded right on. I think I do know like the like major minor scale on the like lower strings, but I don't know them as well. So whenever I get into like improv mode and I'm just kind of trying to not like play a shitty note, then I revert back to the ones that I'm way more comfortable with. But I like practice those scales, and honestly, I haven't quite gotten to like the minor scale and like different positions in my like lessons yet. So I've been really working more on that's one of the main like major scale positions that I have been working on. And I've been doing a lot of chord stuff, so I haven't really been getting into the lead stuff yet with the lessons. So I do work on it in my free time outside of the lessons, but not nearly as much as I'd like to. So I definitely want to try to start working on that more. And there's also other things that I want to explore as well, like trying to start getting into like triads and like what is it called when you're playing like not harmonics but like there's I don't even know what it's called. I feel like an idiot right now, but
Pinch harmonics?
No, not pinch harmonics or anything. It's just like when people play like I'm playing really bad notes right now because I don't know what they are, but they're like they're not triads, but they're like a different type of scale where you're playing like chord tones.
Inversions?
Yeah, I saw the. Do you hear me better now, Justin? Yeah,
you are louder. You are louder.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I had my input gain on my my thing turned really far down because I thought that's what was causing the reverb or whatever you're repeating. But I can't remember what it's called now because I don't know what they are. But like other people who lead like play like where it's not like a scale shape, but it's like they're playing different notes and they're like targeting different notes. Anybody out there know what I'm talking about? Please help me out here. But I want to learn whatever that is that I'm trying to think of. Arpeggios. Thank you, Manfred. Yes. Arpeggios is what I was looking for. I really want to learn those because I feel like whenever I see people playing those, I'm like, oh, that like really sounds good and it doesn't sound scaly. And I feel like sometimes when I play, I kind of have that scaly tone just because like I'm playing a pentatonic scale or I'm playing like a major or minor scale. I'm not doing it, rhythmically or melodically, but I feel like I need to break out of that a little bit. So I think that's something that I want to try to tackle once I start getting into the actual course and out of this introductory course that I'm in right now. So future goals for sure.
Yeah, great goals. And arpeggios are fucking awesome for just being able to explore the fretboard better and target chord tones everywhere. They're great. And it's just funny that you said some of the appeal of arpeggios to you is it'll make you sound less scalar. You know, I've put videos on the internet where I will play a solo that has a lot of arpeggios and it's very arpeggio based, and people will still say, "You sound so scalar." You know, just fucking haters. What can you do?
Yeah, I mean, they are basically just chord tones, though, right? I mean, but so is the scale. So they're all good notes that are within the scale that you're playing. So anything, I guess, can sound scalar, but I feel like sometimes when you're just playing a pentatonic back and forth and you're just like connecting one note after the other, it really sounds more scalar, like scaly. You know what I mean? So, but I got what you're saying as well, though.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cool.
But yeah,
Well,
appreciate
well,
all the good feedback and bad feedback. All very helpful. So I really appreciate it.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah, absolutely, man. All right. Well, thank you very much, and hope you have a good rest of your night.
Yes. All right. You as well, man. So next we've got John. What's up, John?
Hello.
Good
How are
day.
you? I put my hand up right at the beginning, and I kept putting up wave, and I couldn't figure out why my hand kept disappearing. And
I actually saw some of those. I just thought you were.
anyway, I think I got it sorted. It's only been 2 years. I'll work it out eventually.
That's the spirit.
Okay, well, let's start this track, shall we?
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
So you can hear my guitar?
Yes.
Guitar and soundtrack, okay?
Yep.
That all right?
Sounds great.
Okay. Hang on.
Give it up for John.
Where are you? Gotta find you again here somewhere. You're in here somewhere.
Just follow my voice.
There you are. I got you.
Nice, man.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. What a
I was trying to the middle part. You know that lick?
You were doing.
I
the
saw that on
triangle.
one of your advertisements. You got it from Eddie, and I said, "Oh, that's a cool lick. I'll have to learn that." So I was trying to throw it in there, and she just, oh, well.
I didn't actually really know what you were doing. I thought you might have been going for a D minor arpeggio.
No, it was just the A minor, but just the way in the triangular form that you'd done in that commercial that you'd put on YouTube or wherever it was. I saw it. It came up in my feed anyway, so I figured, oh, that's cool. I'll learn that. But anyway, obviously I haven't.
Well, I mean, it's one thing to learn it without, just on your own. But then when you put a metronome to it, and then when you put a backing track to it in front of a group, it's just like a whole different ballgame.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Anyway.
But no, that's cool that you went for it because, and you certainly went for it. I mean, you went for it multiple times to try and nail it there, which I admire.
Oh well.
Didn't back down.
Like I say, it's just a big lesson at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So I figured it's like I say, if I'm going to make a fool of myself, it's a nice, safe space to do it.
Yeah, 100%. It's very safe. No one would ever make fun of anyone on these live streams, except you. You would make fun of me. That's the only.
Well, look, you ask for it all the time, right? So.
But yeah, man. Let's see. What else did I want to talk about of your performance? Fucking hell. What happened during the beginning there?
I have no idea. I don't know. I just everything went blank. I had a rough plan. Oh, I know what it was. Just before I was doing this E minor arpeggio, I was playing it wrong. That's what I was trying to do, and for some reason it wasn't working, and that sort of stuffed me up. My whole road map, kind of disappeared. So it took me a while to find my way back to common ground. So that was just a dumb mistake, I guess.
Yeah, that is how it works, though. You got a plan. Man plans, God laughs, right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
But still some good moments in there for sure. Lots of chord tones being hit. Also, that lick that Manfred and I were discussing, you played that lick a couple times. That sextuplet pentatonic lick.
Oh, right. Yeah. I've been playing that a long time too. That's and I think I learned it off. I may have learned it off permutations as well, or relearned it. I'm not sure, but it's one of my faves. Yeah, I like it a lot.
Yeah, no, you nailed that one when you played it. So that was sounding good. Good moments. Aside from like the clams and the experimentation. There were good moments for sure. Like those were some good moments that I'm talking about. Seemed pretty comfortable in this key as well.
It is. What was I going to say? And that's the other thing. I don't. When I'm doing this, especially on live stream, I don't plan it much. I don't spend hours trying to work out I want to improvise, so I just throw it out there and hope that it works. Or try. Work. It's more for. Playing under pressure than anything. So I don't try to work out things. I do sort of kind of, but not really. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Today it didn't work particularly well.
Well, that's more common than the reverse. Having it work out, I think that's very uncommon.
Yes.
But no, I mean, but that's exactly it, though. I mean, that's the whole benefit of the hot seat, really. It's playing under pressure. That's.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't get me wrong. My feedback is amazing. Everybody is so happy to hear my feedback, right, John?
Absolutely.
But playing under pressure is really like this is the best place for it. It's hard to get those reps. I mean. Yeah. Elsewhere, because I mean, if you want to get those reps, you got to go find people, and that's a challenge. So here you can practice it.
And I find playing live. If I'm playing live a lot, then it's water off a duck's back after a while, because you've got tons of chops and you've got this happening and you're more on your game. Where this sort of thing, I haven't played live for 2 or 3 years, and it's every time I come up to these sort of things, it's a bit nerve-wracking. Not so much now. Because I figured, fuck it, I'm just gonna every live thing that I can get on, I'm just gonna do it. I was taking a page out of Rodrigo's book, I figured, fuck, he's getting good fast, that kid. So I figured I better catch up.
Yeah, no, it's true. You can't let him get too far ahead. You know?
No, God, no.
Awesome. Are you hitting other people's live streams as well, doing the same thing?
Yeah. I try to do. I'll hit Eddie's tomorrow. Or sorry, Gabe's tomorrow. Sometimes if I get up early enough, I'll get Kyle's. He's at 5 o'clock in the morning for me, so I get it sometimes. And then Eddie, I've never been on one of Eddie's live streams. He's another really early morning kind of thing, and I've never. But maybe next week I'll try to catch into one. But I play as many as I can.
Yeah.
Throughout the week. Yeah.
Yeah. No, everybody's got specific live stream times that just aren't compatible with their time zone.
Yeah.
Given that you're in Aussie land, yeah, like it's a time
Well, it's
zone.
not bad. I mean, I've got 3 that aren't too over the top.
Yeah.
You know, like you start at 9:30 in the morning on a Wednesday for me. Gabe is at 8 o'clock tomorrow, and Eddie Kayo's at 5. So I mean, they're all, you know, Kayo's a little bit early, but you know, doesn't matter. I'm usually up, sort of, kind of.
Yeah.
Depends on the day.
What about Mark's? Mark's.
Mark's Tuesdays. Yeah, on Tuesday I catch him up. He's had a good time too. I think he's 9 o'clock or something like that. The only trouble is on Tuesdays I got to go up to Brisbane and babysit the kids. Oh. So if I'm not with the grandkids, I'll be on Mark's too.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I quite like Mark. I like the way he plays.
Yeah, no, everybody loves Mark. He's great.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Canadian.
Yeah. Just like you.
That's right.
Okay, cool, man. Anything else I can help you out with?
No, I think that's good, Brandon. Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, well, let's keep going. Hector, you are next.
Hello, Ronald.
What's up?
I'm gonna go straight to the point because I'm really sleepy today.
I can hear it.
Yeah. So, can you check my weekly track? I'm trying to place it, but I can't.
All good? Yeah, let's have a look. Let me see. Those pinches are sounding nice, especially that first one you played there. That one there, that was really nice. That note there, though, like, let me hear that again. That C, it sounded like you were playing a C there. Yeah, watch the C on the G chord, because that's gonna, yeah, that's an avoid tone. So just watch that. Yeah, that sounded way better, because that time when we were on the G chord, you did that line, like, and you hit that B. That sounded way better. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so for that entire section, lots of pinches. Pinches are coming together really nice. Another interesting thing you're doing is every time we get to that G, you're playing that same line. Or like some very similar variation to that line. So that's also interesting. Because as I was talking about earlier on the stream, whenever I hear a line repeated, that communicates intention. So you were very intentional about doing that, and it sounded good. Yep, that was sounding really nice. Especially that thing that you're doing there. It's like... That was pretty interesting, especially when you did like the 4+2, like that fast. That sounds really interesting. I like that. Yeah, were you gonna say something?
No. Just I'm awake. I'm still awake.
Perfect.
I'm listening.
Well, even if you did fall asleep, at least you could catch it on the replay. But let's keep going here. Yeah, there's that lick again. It sounds cool. Nice, man. Yeah, sounded really good. I think, man, this is a great track. Everyone's sounding way better than usual on this track. But yeah, great moments in this performance here. Usual feedback from me, I think, like some of the more faster alternate picking lines. Like, let's see if we can find some. Yeah, like right there. If you can get that tighter, man, that's going to make a world of difference. But getting that tighter, like that type of practice is just like turning on the metronome and practicing that specific line at the specific subdivision that you're going for, and just like doing that for days, like maybe for like 20 minutes at a time, and that would clean it up a lot.
We'll do that, but can't right now because my pick is in very bad shape right now. I cannot practice or play too much. But that was the exception, you know. I just recorded and that was it. But I cannot play lately too much. My nail is inward broken, you know, and infected on the tip of the finger.
Oh.
I have an appointment tomorrow for that. And the muscle on the hand is a mess. The hands are swollen, so no practice.
Damn. Well,
yeah.
Yeah. I hope it heals up quick. Otherwise, you're just gonna have to, feed it to the cat or something.
It's been a month. if you check my last takes, I even have a bandage on the pinky, and I was using 2 fingers.
Yeah.
So it's still not healing. I'm already doing a plan B. You know, I got a lot of stuff to compose because if I cannot play the guitar anymore, I will compose. But I don't know, it's being harder every day.
What caused it? It just like, did you accidentally cut it and it got infected, or what was the deal there?
Yeah, on December, I broke my nail playing the guitar, and I tried to fix it myself. It didn't work. Recently I tried the same. Finally fix it, and I'm not too good at fixing my nails, you know. So I made it worse. And also that fall I had on 2018, when I fall and I mess with my wrist, is coming back at me. Since December, I've been having problems with that, and it's in very bad shape right now. But they don't find what is going on. I even had steroid shots on the hand, physiotherapy, and it's still very bad. So I don't know. If I will do it like Schumann. If I cannot play, I will compose. And that will be it.
Yeah. I mean, that's a solid plan B. I hope it gets better soon. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I guess I can't really offer any help myself because I'm not a doctor, but I hope it heals.
That is enough.
I'm sending my healing energy.
Good wishes is enough.
Yeah. Because that sucks, man. I mean, fuck, like injuring your hand and then having it like cause you all these problems, not being able to play, like, yeah, that fucking suck. Every time if I injure my hand, I'm like freaking out.
I remember you even have a video when you said that as a professional, you always fear, your hands or your brain, that you cannot play anymore. And yes, it really sucks. I had to stop playing piano on 2018, and now the guitar. I don't want to say goodbye to the guitar, but I'm playing less and less every day. Well.
Yeah, man. Well, I hope it heals up soon.
Me too. I'm having appointments and everything, but let's see what happens.
Gotcha. Cool. Well, is there anything else I can help you with?
No, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. Goodbye.
All right. Enjoy your sleep there. I think, yeah, it's like
Thank you.
2:30 or something. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, let's keep moving forward. Justin, you are up next.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Gonna rattle off a couple of questions. First one. Will you sing me happy birthday?
Oh, is today your birthday?
Today's my birthday.
I'll do you one better. Why don't I just play it? Play it for you? I fucked it up. There we go. I forgot how to play it there for a second. But that's happy birthday to you, sir.
Thank you. So my question, a couple questions was, you did that like skit with the guy. Yeah, I think that's what his name was. And it feels like the reason why it was a C sharp wasn't explained versus why, because he was like, oh, it's a C. It's like, no, it's a C sharp.
B to B sharp.
Yeah, why is that instead of a C? Why was that?
Yeah, it's because let me share this. I'm just gonna mute you while I explain, just because. Do you have like an AC on or something? Like AC is kind of, or I hear like a white noise. Anyway, yeah. So the reason that like it's purely contextual, like that's really important. But you can't have two of the same note in a scale. So if I were to play C major, you know what I mean? C major has the notes C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and then we repeat the octave. Right? So everything is cool, right? Now if we slide up one semitone and we play the major scale once again, starting on C sharp, well, we would have C sharp major scale, okay? So if I play through the notes, everything is sharp. So I get C sharp, D sharp. I actually even get E sharp. Now, some people might look at that and think, oh, why isn't that just an F? Because, like, it's an F note. You know what I mean? But the reason is because we can't go from F to F sharp. right? So we can't have C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, because we can't have two of the same notes in a scale. So instead, what we do is call it E sharp. So C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp, G sharp, and then we have A sharp, B sharp, right? This is a B sharp in this context. But, I mean, when you look at it and then you listen to it, it sounds a lot like a C. But because we're in the C sharp scale, we have to call it a B sharp, right? Because otherwise, if we called it a C, then we would have a C and then a C sharp. And we can't have two of the same notes in the scale. And that's why, right? So that's one example. Does that make sense? You can unmute yourself.
Yeah, it somewhat makes sense. I might have to go over the replay. Is that like, because then you don't have like double notes and power chords, right?
No. Yeah, with power chords are only two notes, right? So, yeah, you would never have to worry about that problem with power chords. You would have to worry about that problem if you had, say, like if you had an A minor 7 flat 5. You can hear that clearly. Yeah, is that too quiet?
No.
No? Okay.
I turned off the AC, so wouldn't be blaring in your headphones.
Oh, appreciate it. But yeah, so like with a chord like this, A minor 7 flat 5, it has an A, a C, an E flat, right? Because typically if it were an A minor, then we would have an E natural, because that's our fifth, right? But it's an A minor 7 flat 5, so instead of an E, we have an E flat, right? So anyway,
Yeah.
I've got A, C, E flat, G. So when I play all those notes at once, this is the chord that I get, and everything's cool, right? This making sense?
Yeah, so you have to like essentially cancel out the double note somehow. With either muting it or playing a different chord or not getting like that far down or that far up the strings. Right?
Well, I'm only halfway done explaining the chord example. So yeah. So my point with the chord is that these are the notes, right? We've got A, C, E flat, and G. And that's what it looks like, it sounds like. Now if I play an A flat minor 7 flat 5, right? Because right now I'm playing A minor 7 flat 5. Now I'm going to play A flat minor 7 flat 5. So basically everything goes down one semitone, so I flatten everything. So instead, I now have an A flat, right? And I also have a C flat, right? This looks like a B. It sounds like a B. But in this context, it's a C flat. And then this note, well, that looks like a D. Sounds like a D. I'm playing my open D string. But we have to call it an E double flat because of the context, right? Because we can't, like the fifth of A is E. The fifth of A flat is E flat. If we have A minor 7, if we have A flat minor 7 flat 5, it's a double flat. You know what I mean? So even though this note, it's a D note, in this context we have to call it an E double flat. I didn't make these rules. They're just the rules, right?
Sounds like whoever was on cigarettes.
Yeah, they were definitely on cigarettes. But But yeah, so that's how it works, right? So we would have A flat, C flat, D double flat, G flat, and that's an A flat minor 7 flat 5. Take a shot for every time I say flat, by the way.
Yeah.
So is that making sense?
Yeah. As much sense as you can. I might have to break out the pen and paper, and then next time you see me, I'll look like that meme with the crazy guy with all the strings to the board.
Yep.
And then I think my final question was, if you're improvising, right? So to get better at improvising, you kind of, because I was thinking of doing something just straight off the cuff, I heard the backing track from everybody else, and just kind of winging it from there. But it would probably sound compared to everybody else. But to follow up on practicing improvisations, is it from last week, is it you want to have certain riffs, certain licks kind of in your back pocket, so when it's boom, improvise the solo, you can?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that would be your lick vocabulary, right? That's basically what you're referring to. And yeah, that's something that you want to have stocked up with licks. It's part of it. It's not the whole thing, though. You know what I mean? Because when we improvise, we're generally kind of most it's like a it's like a spectrum of over here you've got making shit up as you go, and then over here you've got licks that you already have under your fingers, and they're ready to go. You can deploy them as needed, right? So it's like a spectrum. So say this is one side of the spectrum, this is the other side. Sometimes you'll be maybe you'll lean more one way, but usually when you hear someone improvise, it's not completely made up on the spot. Everything that you hear them play in that moment is not completely made up on the spot. But if it's too far this way, then at that point it's not an improvisation at all. It's just a composed solo. Does that make sense?
Yes, because I've been more on the just go for it kind of thing, versus having some riffs, some licks. But after hearing your critique of a lot of other people's playing, it sounds like they have some of those riffs and licks ready to go, and then I would feel in a jam session especially, you would want to have some riffs and licks.
Yeah, totally. And yeah, that's just what you're describing is referred to as your vocabulary. That's what, if you were jamming with some guys, they might refer to it as that. I mean, maybe they wouldn't be so academic about it, but that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, your vocabulary is something you build over time, and it gets bigger. But yeah, I mean, it's not the only thing you use. You use your knowledge of scales and keys and chord tones and all that other shit too.
Yeah. Great.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for the questions, and thank you everyone for the birthday wishes. And I'm probably younger than Brandon. You gotta stress him out. You gotta be nice to him.
I actually know your age. I won't reveal it though, but we can leave it up to everyone's imagination. All right, let's keep going. Rene, what's up, man?
Hey, Brandon.
Nice to see you.
Nice Nice to join you guys. I can barely join live streams, so trying to make this count.
Yeah,
Keep
man.
it short as well. Um, I was wondering if you can review what I posted. I think it was yesterday, which is the weekly jam for the reflective jam track. I do want to be clear though, it's definitely not improvised. I mean, it's a product of improvising and just constantly looking at my videos and these are videos that I don't post. I just look at them, see what ideas I like, and then eventually I try and actually compose something.
Okay.
And I was just wondering, like, what do you think works? What doesn't? And if something works, why does it work? And just your thoughts on it.
Sure, man. Okay, I'm just pulling it up. Just the pinky? Is this it right here? Oh, sorry, that's not you.
No.
Sorry, I looked. Wait, what the hell? No, I'm on your profile. It's because you commented. That's what.
Sorry, I thought I sent. There it is. Yeah. Sorry, I sent the wrong link.
Oh, I actually didn't even look at your link. I just looked it up in school, so that's my mistake.
Okay.
But yeah, man, let's have a look. Okay, tone is sounding pretty cool. Let's see if we can make this a bit bigger. So yeah, I heard an arpeggio there, B flat major arpeggio. So that there was a little out of time. Let's see. Whatever you played there, that just has to be a little tighter. But that pinch harmonic was sick. It sounds like there needs to be another note there. You know what I mean? What are you playing there? Let me see. Is that a D?
I believe I was playing D major there.
Yeah, D major.
I know it doesn't help that there aren't fret markers on the front.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, it's just. Yeah, it's like that's what you're playing. I'll also change this so I can see. But yeah, what I might have played there. So the D major, like, well, I think you're actually playing a D minor. That sounded like an F natural to me, not an F sharp. Or was it an F sharp? Yeah, it's an F. So that's the arpeggio, and that works over a B flat major 7 because I imagine you already know why it works, right? Because playing the D, you've got the 3rd, and then F is the 5th, and then A is the 7, and then you played actually a C, and then you played E, and then D. So yeah, I mean, E is like the sharp 11 over that chord. It all works. But instead of playing, I might play, you know what I mean? Like just add one more note to it. Because when you played it, it was kind of, it wasn't totally like in time. Let's hear it again. It's like, you know. But if you played it like this, like add the B flat to the top, or the bottom, I should say, then it would just sound a little bit better with, because it, like, that note would land right on the downbeat. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you know what? I had so much trouble with that with the timing, and that helped a ton right there. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, either can work. Like, you could do what you were doing, but you would just have to, because the where you started it, like, you started it on a downbeat, right? And if you start on a downbeat, like, let me see if I can inject this into the chart myself. Oh, it needs to, it's basically like right here is where you're playing it. Yeah, so it's like, let me play it again. So we're here, here, here. Right, so I put it on the C6, and I started with the B flat, but if I were going, like, by doing that, I'm playing 16th notes, and I'm playing, and it works out well because I've got 9 notes total, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's actually, you're playing triplets, sorry. But it works out nicely because it's 6 notes, so 3 per beat, and then you resolve on this chord here with a D. But if you don't put the B flat in, so let's omit that, then you have to kind of start it, like, it's really awkward because you can't start on the downbeat. You have to start basically, it'd be like if you're listening to triplets, like da 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 da, it'd be like da 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 da. Like, that's how it would sound. Let me see. Oh yeah, see, I put that in the wrong spot because it's hard. Okay, so we're here, here, here. I want to put it on the C6. Okay, so I got it that time. But yeah, it's just so much easier to do. Okay, all that making sense?
Yes, it all makes sense. I'm gonna try it again. I won't record it, but I'm just gonna try it on my own.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, let's keep going here. I usually actually don't put that much attention into one lick, but I think, yeah, if that's something that is very helpful, I'm happy I did, because, yeah, sometimes these things are tricky to figure out, but it's like basically you were playing triplets, and you were playing 5 triplets over the span of 2 beats, and that's why it sounded weird, because when you wanted to resolve, it just wasn't really lining up. But if you play 6 triplets, then that's 3 notes per beat, and then the 7th note would be that D, and then it's so much easier. It like lines up perfectly. But if you only play 5 triplets, which is what you were doing, then you kind of have to like start on the offbeat of beat 3. It's a lot harder. But
yeah,
anyway,
I kept playing that section over and over and over. Like, why can't I get this right? That was the best I could do.
yeah. Well, now you know. Din, 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 din. Yeah, we just want to tighten up places like this. You know, like that could be. We just gotta like tighten these things up, right? Like, what were you going for? Something like that?
Yeah. That's the idea.
Okay. Yeah. I suppose my general advice would just be like tighten up the rhythm, like of your single note lines. So, you know, there's rhythmic stuff in the curriculum. Have you checked out the rhythmic stuff yet, like the levels of rhythm module?
You mean in the fundamentals section, or?
There's actually another rhythm section, and it's a little bit more advanced. So it's outside of the fundamentals. It's in the 52-week guitar player curriculum.
Then no, I haven't gotten there yet.
Okay.
I keep going back to the fundamentals because it's just like weird.
Sure. Yeah.
I feel like I can keep improving this. Yeah.
But the 9 levels of rhythm, there's like this lesson will help a ton with your single note lines. In the fundamentals, I talk about rhythm and strumming and all that stuff, and obviously that's very important. That's essential to get under your fingers before you get to this. But this is like key for improving your single note lines. So yeah, that's a very powerful lesson right there. But let's keep going. Yeah, that was cool though. Let's see. Yeah, anytime I hear stuff like that, I really like hearing sequences like that. You know what I mean? So I'm always gonna praise that kind of stuff because it should be praised. You know, it's very intentional, and you know that's what the listener like. If someone who didn't play guitar heard that, like that's what they would catch, and that's what they would remember. You know what I mean? Cool. Okay, let's talk about that section. Okay, so you actually like kind of flipped the beat there a little. The note that was receiving the beat changed, right? So yeah, again, you're playing like you're playing sextuplets. Do you know which note is supposed to receive the beat? You know what I mean? Because there's 6 notes in the beat. So which note is falling right on the downbeat?
I believe I started with B.
On B?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see here.
I need to...
So B, that's the note that's supposed to receive the beat?
No, you know what? I started on D actually, because I think it's D, and then on the next one I go to E. I think that's what I was doing. Yeah.
Got it.
Because I was trying to think of the notes of the D chord and just play it on one string.
Yep.
But I didn't like the way it sounded with the third, so I figured why don't I switch that and play the B, but keep the notes of the root and the fifth and just go along with that. And I like the way that sounded.
Yeah, it sounds nice.
But I started with D.
Yeah, you just got to make sure that Manfred and I were actually talking about this, but you got to make sure that when you're tapping, your notes are all even. And in order to make your notes even, you have to be able to hear the subdivision that you're going for. So in this case, it was six tuplets. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or better said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that way you are tight and in time. And if it's the top note receiving the beat, that's actually very common. That's kind of like one of the easiest ways to tap. Then you know that when you switch chords, your right hand has to nail that top note as soon as the chord changes. You know what I mean? So that's just something to tighten up as well. Right?
Yeah, I'll work on that.
Cool. I mean, that was absolutely tasteful as hell. I think it was nice coming out of that tapping because the tapping is like really energetic and intense. And then to just like slow things down and play that nice, tasty lick there. I mean, I think that was a good decision. Got to tighten up that a little bit. Your hammer on and pull off, like the hammer ons and pull off notes should be the exact same volume as the picked notes. You know what I mean? So that's just like increasing the left hand strength. Oh, nice. There's that melody again. Dun, 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 dun. Cool. Yeah, no, sounded good, man. Tone sounds good. Lots of good melodies happening there. And yeah, lots of nice bending. Tapping was still very good. And yeah, no, it sounded great. Just got to fix those things we discussed here.
Cool. Thanks a lot.
Awesome. All right. So, well, with that being said, I think that's going to be an evening for us, Guitar Chefs. So thanks for tuning in. Always a pleasure. That's all I got. All right. See you next week.